Let's head back to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
Hi, Dave. Great show. Howard from Marin County. I just saw that Miles wants a trade. To me, this is the end of the Barry regime. I mean, I would get rid of them all. Barry, they all have to go. Stefanski. I mean, Miles is a generational player. He's like Jim Brown. Miles wants to be traded. They all have to go. All right, bad news. Take care. Thanks a lot. Bye.
As always, appreciate all of the voicemails. Tim, the fan base is angry, and I get it. Obviously, Barry's going to be in charge of this draft. Well, I shouldn't say it appears. Nothing is certain, but it appears Andrew Barry is going to be in charge of the Browns this offseason. And quite frankly, they need to get it right. This is a franchise-altering offseason for Kevin Stefanski and Andrew Barry. You got to find a quarterback, and I think you got to convince Myles Garrett that you can win. Those are two things that you can do if you upgrade this roster.
No question about it. I mean, I think that's the price. That's the hidden price of not hitting on the Deshaun Watson trade, unfolding as badly as it has. Because again, it's not just the 3 first-round picks that haven't worked out. It's that you haven't been able to replenish the roster, particularly on offense, with young, cost-controlled players. That Deshaun Watson has played as poorly as he has, and now you find yourself in a position in this upcoming draft where you don't have that Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, Drake May type of quarterback that's going to be available for you. Number 2, you have 2 guys in Cam Ward and Shadur Sanders who are not as good as those top 3 guys. I think it's kind of interchangeable between them and guys like J.J. McCarthy and Bo Nix, Michael Penix Jr. as far as pure prospect levels go, but that's why that's the reason they got contract extensions. They got to figure it out, and they were at this moment, as you said, they're given the opportunity to get this fixed. And as much as Myles Garrett going public, it kind of stains a little bit of this offseason to an extent. I don't think it changes the mission for Andrew Berry that much. You still have to fix the quarterback position. You still have to fix this offense. It was the worst in the NFL on both accounts last season. And I think if you get an offense, I said before when we were talking about Kirk Cousins, that I think if you have average quarterback play, you're looking at a team that's much closer to 8 or 9 wins than it is to 3 wins. So just you got to find a way to fix it. And I think by fixing it, at least keeping it steady, you have a better case to go back to Myles Garrett and say, this is why you should stick around in Cleveland. And of course, like we said before, the Browns don't need to trade Myles Garrett. He still has 2 years left on his contract. And, you just look at that whole situation. Unless they get an offer they really can't refuse, they really don't. They really still hold some power in holding on to Myles Garrett.